Time for the Democrat trifectas. I'm starting with Connecticut because I was asked to. I'm adding a couple of categories because I was asked to. Now, they took trifecta control of Connecticut in 2011, but they've had majority control since the early 90s. So if you just wanted to take this as a snapshot of how Democrats do with over 30 years of power, you could do that. I'm doing 2010 to now because I want to stay consistent across these videos. So starting with life expectancy, they went from third to fifth. I will say in 2019, their life expectancy was up a year. Post-COVID, it is down 2 years. So they have dropped 2 spots in the rankings. Poverty rate has decreased from 10.9% to 10.2%. Homelessness rate has decreased from 1.2 per 1,000 to roughly 1 per 1,000. I don't know why they do it per 1,000. World Population Review has their education, their public education ranking at second, K through 12 performance at third. Their average NAEP test scores have them at eighth, which is unchanged from 2010, even though their scores have dropped because scores have dropped across the nation. That's why that rank has not changed. Infant mortality rate, we don't have a specific rate from the CDC for 2010, but we know the 2-year period of 05 to 07 to the 2-year period of 13 and 14, that the state had a decrease of more than 16% in the infant mortality rate. It is currently 4.49, which is one of the 10 lowest in the country. Incarceration rate down roughly 40%, well below the national average. Homicide rate has been flat. They are 44th, so again, bottom 10 in homicides. Violent crime rate is 48th overall. Only Maine and New Hampshire have lower violent crime rates. Firearm mortality, equally low, 46th. Only 4 states have less firearm mortalities. Domestic violence, bottom 15. For physical domestic violence, only 4 states have less physical domestic violence than Connecticut. Maternal mortality, they are 46, so only 4 states have a lower maternal mortality rate. They do not have an abortion ban. Now, I will say that rate, the number, has gone up as it has across the country. The state has researched it. They believe lack of access to midwives, increasing C-sections, things like that have put pregnant women at risk and caused some of these increased mortalities. As far as religion, 41st, one of the 10 least religious states in the union. Age-adjusted mortality, 46th. Only 4 states have a lower age-adjusted mortality rate. Suicide, 46th. Only 4 states have a lower suicide rate. Income per capita is third, so you would think their cost of living would be the third highest, but it's not. It's 12th, so that's a good thing. There's a gap between their income ranking and their cost of living ranking. So probably objectively a top 10 state. You could argue for top 5. Some good changes since 2010, some bad changes. I think that's also where the WWE headquarters is. Make of that what you will.